Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Future Stars Live on Hidayat TV. Just before we go back in, there is the number to call on the screen, and if you would like to recite anything or just talk about the show, you are very welcome to. So the call should be on your screen now. So before the break, I was just talking a little bit about the hijrah, wasn't I? Yeah. So Imam Ali was told before the Holy Prophet has left. So when I leave, the next day you give back all the goods that was entrusted to me and give them back to the owners, and that you take the Muslims and bring them and the three Fatimas, the one Fatima is obviously Bibi Fatima, Salaam alayhi. Second Fatima was Fatima bint Asad. Who's that?
Normally.
But just before we continue, we've got another caller online. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you, alhamdulillah.
So what would you like to do?
I just want to add to something about Bibi Fatima alayhi salam's life.
You can go ahead, Bismillah.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. During the short life of mere 18 years, Bibi Fatima alayhi salam was the embodiment of true Islam. She was a perfect daughter called Bizat Minni by the Prophet himself. She was a perfect wife and remembered as a flower from heaven by her husband Imam Ali alayhi salam. She was a perfect mother for her 4 children, Imam Hassan alayhi salam, Imam Hussein alayhi salam, Bibi Zainab alayhi salam, and Bibi Kulthum alayhi salam. Whenever she had the opportunity, she taught the teachings of Islam. Her defense of her rights when she had given the khutbah in the masjid emphasizes her knowledge of the Quran, Hadith and Fiqh. Approaching Allah through the name of Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam is a sure way to gain acceptance of our prayers. Let us all pray to Allah to grant us through the descent of Asmat the gift of Iman and Barakat in our affairs. Ameen.
Allah Ameen. Thank you for that. That's some really good points that she mentioned, and thank you for that. And thank you for giving a little bit more detail on today's show. And I'd like to remind everyone, if they would like to add some more detail, like our sister had just did, they are very willing to, and the call should be, the number should be on your screen now. Alright, so just to go back what we was talking about, so the 3 Fatimas that Imam Ali alayhi salam had to take with him, on
Bibi Fatima.
Bibi Fatima
bint Asad.
Who's that? The
Imam
Ali's mother. And there was another Fatima as well. I can't remember who she was actually right now. So just before we talk a little bit more about that, we've got another call online. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Ali Madad.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you doing today?
I'm Hira Batul, and I would like to recite Surah Al-Kawthar, which is revealed in Bibi Fatima Zahra alayhi salam's honor, with its translation, and I would like to share some facts about her.
Alright, Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر صدق الله العلي العظيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan the outcast, in the name of Allah the Compassionate, the Merciful. Surely we have given you Kawthar, therefore pray to your Lord and make a sacrifice. Surely your enemy is the one who shall be without prosperity. Allah the Sublime speaks the truth. Sayyidatul Nisa al-Alameen means the leader of all the women of the universe, for all time, as she will be the only lady who will enter Jannah first. She is a role model for every woman from the beginning till the end. She is the purest lady amongst all women in the universe. For all Quranic verses revealed for the woman, Lady Fatima Zahra alayhi salam has been the perfect model who translated every verse of Quran into action. In her lifetime, She was a complete woman, being a daughter, wife, and a mother. She gave her children the best upbringing that made them all be the best humans in the world. Besides teaching them how to spend their entire lives in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, she brought them up with love and kindness, but also prepared them to face the hardship of life. Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you for that. Just to remind you, if you do like to call in and do like these sisters have done, you are very welcome to. The number is on your screen. So, getting back to our topic, so these three Fatimas had to be taken with all the rest of the Muslims by Imam Ali alayhi salam. And these are actually the people of, as they were leaving, the people of Makkah, said to Imam Ali, give the Muslims the three Fatimas to us now, and Imam Ali being Imam Ali, he gave a look, which he only gave once before, and that look, and someone, a person actually has said, when you see a person at that time has said, when you see Imam Ali like this, don't bother fighting him, They have said that because of this look that he actually has given. He only gave this look one other time, and this is when when a person came to him and said, we will dig up all the bodies in Medina, until we find Bibi Fatima. He only gave this one look to that man, only that one time, So he fought the men, and got through, and he took the Muslims to Medina. So now those people have come to Medina, and Bibi Fatima has seen all of this. And before we continue, we've got another caller online. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
हेलो वालेकुम सलाम मलिक साहब से बात करनी है
Can you speak English, please?
No, I am not speaking English very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak Urdu very well either. Would you like to? That caller's ending, and if you'd like to call in, you can still call in as well. Bibi Fatima has seen all of this, and when they have gone into Medina, and all of the people, Prophet Muhammad is making brothers between the Muhajirin and Ansar. They're making brothers, and then someone asked, who's Ali's brother? And the Holy Prophet said, Ali is my brother, and this is the time when Bibi Fatima knew that she was gonna marry Imam Ali alayhi salam, and then many people proposed to Bibi Fatima sallallahu alayhi, Abu Bakr, Umar, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, and after Abdul Rahman bin Auf, other people as well, and then Abdul Rahman bin Auf, he went to Imam Ali, said, why don't you have a go? Now it's your time to ask for Bibi Fatima, to propose to Bibi Fatima, So Imam Ali was a little bit shy, and actually Abdul Rahman bin Auf told him, it's your time now to do it. So Imam Ali alayhi salam asked Prophet Muhammad's permission, for Bibi Fatima's hand in marriage, and then Prophet Muhammad said, okay, fine, and then he went to Bibi Fatima sallallahu alayhi, and Bibi Fatima accepted this, So these things actually happened to get Bibi Fatima and Imam Ali close, and so she rejected everyone else, and it was Imam Ali who was actually, and they were made for each other, wasn't they? And then on actually their wedding night, just before the wedding, Prophet Muhammad had gave Bibi Fatima a beautiful dress, and someone came knocking at the door, This is after Prophet Muhammad gave the dress, and it's like a poor person, and he says, daughter of Rasulullah, have you got anything for me that I could use? I'm really poor, and then she says, because she had two dresses, one really beautiful one, and one which was her old one, and it was all patched up, yeah. And then Bibi Fatima thought, okay, I'll give her the old one, yeah, because I've got the wedding tomorrow, yeah. And then she remembered this ayah, okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم. Yeah, and what does that mean? Neither will you attain good reward until you spend from which you love. Yeah, and whatever you spend, indeed Allah is most knowing of this. So Bibi Fatima remembered this ayah and saying that I really love this dress that Prophet Muhammad just gave me for my wedding. Yeah, so I need to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because all she did was to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So she gave her the beautiful dress. Yeah, so she gave her the beautiful dress, and she told the poor woman to sell this and see if she can buy any food for herself. Yeah, so and then the next on the time of the wedding, yeah, she had that ragged clothes, yeah, because that's all she had, yeah. But then the Prophet said, oh, Allah will reward you for the action, and actually a dress came down from the heaven, and actually she wore that instead of what she actually wore, because whatever you do, Allah rewards you back, doesn't He? Yeah. So so we need to know all these things. And then one very important moment in her life was what? The event of Mubahila. Yeah. So people should know this. Yeah. And nowadays, can a Islamically, can a woman be in politics? Can a woman be in politics?
Oh, right.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in 21st century Islam, a woman can't be in politics. But in Muhammad's Islam, they can, can't they? Yeah. So so whatever cultural practices that are now portrayed to be Islam, yeah, it's not really Islam, is it? Yeah. Yeah. So this event shows that women
Can.
Yeah, can. Yeah. So so this is really important. This is one very important event in Islam. Yeah. And actually this verse came as well to because the Christians, because there was a dialogue, and then the Christians kept rejecting every argument. Yeah. And this ayah came down. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فَمَنْ حَاجَكَ فِيهِ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ فَقُلْ تَعَالَوْا نَدْعُ أَبْنَاءَنَا وَأَبْنَاءَكُمْ وَنِسَاءَنَا وَنِسَاءَكُمْ وَأَنفُسَنَا وَأَنفُسَكُمْ ثُمَّ نَبْتَهِلْ فَنَجْعَلَ اللَّعْنَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَى الْكَاذِبِينَ. Yeah, this is really important ayah. Yeah. So what these Christians kept not rejecting. So then he said, let's do a mubahila. What's that? When two groups, they pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they ask to curse the one who's lying. Yeah. So these people came, and what did Allah say? He said, tell them to bring your women, and we'll bring our women. Tell them to bring actually children that come. So bring your children, we'll bring our children. You bring your women, we'll bring our women. You bring yourselves, and we'll bring ourselves. He doesn't say we'll bring the men. Yeah. He said you bring yourselves, and we'll bring ourselves. So who came to this Mubahila event?
Imam Hassan.
Yeah.
Imam Hussein.
They were the children, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who?
Bibi Fatima.
Bibi Fatima, the woman. And then
Imam
who?
Ali.
Imam Ali alayhi salam, and
Prophet Muhammad.
See, did Prophet Muhammad say bring your men and bring our men, and we'll bring our men? Did he say that?
No.
Did Allah say that in the Quran? He didn't say that. He said bring yourselves and we'll bring ourselves. So why did he bring Imam Ali? Think about it. And this is really important there. And when we talk about Ghadir Qawm and Imam Ali alayhi salam will come to this point. So this is really important. But this shows that Bibi Fatima had this really important role. And when the Christians saw this, they saw the family, oh, they said, oh, we can't do this, because if they prayed for the mountain to move, the mountain will move. Yeah, so these Christians were scared and they left. Oh, we don't wanna do this mubahila. We just wanna be Christians and we'll leave you alone. Yeah. So Muhammad said, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you do what you want, because la ikraha fi din. What does that mean? There's no compulsion in religion. Yeah. So Prophet Muhammad let them go. Yeah. So another political side of Bibi Fatima salam alayhi that we'll talk about in next week's episode is after the Holy Prophet's death. Yeah. And this is when people took away fadak from Bibi Fatima salam alayhi and made up false arguments, and even with Prophet and Bibi Fatima gave a big khutbah, gave a khutbah on this, talking about this, but they even rejected that as well. Yeah, so these people were really bad to Bibi Fatima salam alayhi. I will be talking about that as well as her death as well. So Bibi Fatima, really important character, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about this is that what about so talk a little bit about things that we've actually mentioned, Bispa. Just one thing we'll go through one of the main things that we've actually talked about today, which was one good thing, like a big thing that showed Bibi Fatima's character. So we talked about what? If you're saying you can go first.
The mother of her father.
Yeah, the mother of her father. That's a really big title. Yeah, Mohsin?
When she gave the address to.
Yeah, that's a really highlighted event, isn't it? Yeah, it shows the kindness of her and how she actually understood the Quran, because she remembered this verse, didn't she? Misbah?
When the Prophet brought her into the Bahila.
Yeah, that's a very important event as well. So you guys mentioned really good events. So we're gonna wrap up now. So hope you've enjoyed today's show and learned a little bit more about Bibi Fatima salam alayhi. We'll be talking a little bit more about Bibi Fatima salam alayhi in the next episode. So I'll see you next week, same time, same place on Hidayat TV. But until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.